What is going on, everyone? Sly here, and thanks for checking out another Mass Effect video. So, with the countdown now close to 60 days until launch, there are more and more eager fans looking for any scrap of news possible. However, there is so little news that it takes days or even weeks of tweets, announcements, etc. to have some substantial information about stuff going on. But with the due date creeping ever closer to launch, and a bunch of us, myself included, aggravated that we still don't know a lot about this game, I wanted to make a video about what we do know along with little tidbits of news so far. So thanks for all the messages on Twitter, and even though I cannot answer them all, still keep them coming, I do read them. Alright guys, well let's go ahead and do this. First, let's get the big one out of the way, and that is the release date. As I'm sure by now, most of us hardcore fans already have the date posted to like every wall in the house. The release date for the US and Canada is set for March 21st. Europe and more than likely the UK can enjoy the game on the 23rd. So if you see something like this on the UK's Amazon page, then ignore it, my friends. It is simply a typo. It's confirmed that it is indeed the 23rd, as you can see right here. But don't freak out about it. While we're talking about release days, you can now pre-order Mass Effect Andromeda for Xbox One, PC, and PS4. Origin on PC has it for 30% off if you pre-order the Standard Edition, but that is for select European areas only. So even though Europe might be getting it a little bit later than North America, you can get it cheaper if you act quickly. So if you're on PC, guys, make sure you check out Origin and see if it's in your area, because that is a pretty good deal. Also, it's been confirmed that EA Access on consoles as well as Origin Access on PC will be able to play the game early, similar to how Dragon Age Inquisition released on EA Access before the actual drop date. However, this will be something like a trial version. There will probably be a spot where you cannot progress further until the actual release date. Also, pre-order customers will be able to preload the game beforehand. PC specs are still not available, and according to MEA devs, it won't be till around February that they will be announced. However, what has been announced is that NVIDIA's Ansel capture technology will be available while playing Mass Effect Andromeda. And on top of that, it will ship with an unlocked frame rate. It will be HDR compatible on Xbox One S, PS4 Pro, as well as PC platforms. And then there will also be ultra-wide monitor support. Being as this is the first time Mass Effect is being created with the superb quality of the Frostbite engine, it's a good thing HD is getting so much attention. Also, it's been speculated that Day 1 drivers will be released by AMD and NVIDIA, as you can see right here. It's been coordinated and they are working with graphic card manufacturers to do so, so pretty much that means yes. If not Day 1, it will definitely be soon after. On top of that, controller support will be built in on Day 1, however devs seem pretty stoked about the mouse and keyboard controls. Now last of the tech realm, and this is a big one guys, get ready, Mass Effect Andromeda will support, wait for it, Facebook Live. Yeah! Now I bet all of you out there are boosting out of your seats Mako style. Oh god, man, they're trying to get Facebook Live into everything. Anyways guys, let's go ahead and move on. Now for those of you out there who pre-ordered Mass Effect Andromeda, producer Mike Gamble has shown off a decent picture of the pre-order Explorer armor, sticking it to his Twitter banner, as you can see right here. Now this one seems to be a little bit jetpackless, but you can also see the front side of it right here. You can go ahead and check out Origin.com if you want to get a good close-up of the pre-order bonuses. Also, the Nomad has made an appearance here recently as an RC car. This super expensive beast can run off your smartphone using an app and an in-car camera, allowing you to steer it like you would in the game. Except, this is real life. Real life with fake space vehicles. And moving along, this recent Game Informer picture right here popped up some questions about whether or not all companions will be wearing covering helmets on worlds, or if there will be some faceless systems like Liara used to use in previous Mass Effect games. As you can see with this close-up right here, it looks like PB is using the same mouth and nose only face mask, leaving most of the face exposed. However, you can't say that for sure. And you can see the dev's response right here when asked if all characters will be covered in case this was indeed something else. Now, sticking with this picture for a little bit longer, we can actually see a different type of weapon. In Mass Effect, there's only been a handful of hand cannons, I guess you can call them, sidearms, pistols, whatever you want to call them. Now, they were all based on the same thermal clip technology, and Mass Effect fields sheared off pieces of ammo metal located within the weapon to be used as projectiles. But here, it almost looks like it's some type of revolver. You know, with PB's personality, could this be like her own personal weapon? Maybe an old school pre-Mass Effect tech weapon? I don't know. Looks pretty good, and again, we will have to wait and see. And also, in a recent article by Kotaku, multiplayer aspects of the game have had a little more insight. Multiplayer, or as Mike Gamble called it, the strike team system, allows you to go between single and multiplayer within the game. It's also packaged around a meta-story of what's going on in the Helios cluster. When asked what multiplayer will be like, Mike Gamble, one of the Mass Effect devs, said to look at the multiplayer modes for Mass Effect 3 and Dragon Age Inquisition. Another 4-player co-op experience seems like a safe bet. Keeping this bad boy rolling here, we have also learned that Mass Effect Andromeda will not have a season pass like so many other AAA budgeted franchises, and good for them for staying old school. You know, I actually like that. When Aaron Flynn was asked if there would be a season pass, he just plainly said, nope. Nice. Also, I'm kind of excited to see if multiplayer aspects will tie into more of the story this time around. You know, last time with the whole galactic readiness thing, it didn't really make a difference. The ending was pretty much the same. The galactic readiness didn't really matter unless you barely scraped through the campaign and acquired the minimum. So, here's hoping some kind of decent story or connection ends up being there. And the last noteworthy thing to check off the list, guys, 15 minutes of unadulterated, pure, beautiful gameplay will be coming here very soon, according to a Mass Effect dev, as well as a video called Gameplay 101. So look for those soon. However soon is. And finally, Mass Effect multiplayer could be coming as soon as the end of the month. As you can see in this tweet right here, when asked if we would see the beta soon, odds are good. So let's hope that that's the beta itself, or at least the announcement of its date. Alright, well that about does it, ladies and gents. Not a ton of earth-shaking news, but hopefully there was a little something in there that was new to you. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and for supporting my little channel here. Mass Effect, guys, you know, that's the game that got me into gaming. So I will definitely be here for the long haul. If you want to stay up to date or in the know about Mass Effect Andromeda, The Division, or Destiny, follow me on Twitter at Sly Nation, or keep checking me out here on YouTube. Feel free to share, tweet, whatever, and it's always a pleasure, guys. Keep an eye out for more videos coming out of Sly Nation here very soon. But until then, this is your boy Sly. Later, guys.